to record it just because it's not nice when the internet cuts out halfway through the live stream, which it has been doing. So I'll record it, but I'll treat it like a live stream. So I'll introduce the flight first. I'll sort of introduce the flight first and then introduce you lot after a few minutes. So I'll mute myself at the beginning and then bring you all in. Is everybody okay today?
We are great.
Great as well.
Yes, thank you.
Ducky.
Good to be alive.
Yep,
Amen.
thanks.
Yeah. All good.
Lovely. Okay, I'll speak in a minute.
On that subject, evening old Shunsy, evening Gunner. Good to see you on there, mate.
How you doing, man?
Steve.
Yeah, good to speak to you. I'll catch up later on.
Yeah, nice to see you back again, fella.
Yeah, it's
Hope
good to
you're
be
feeling
back.
better.
A lot better. Able to walk again.
That's what it's good to hear. Able to walk, able to fly.
Stayed away from the light. Only just about it, by the sounds of it, mate.
I think my prior life, the way I lived it, there wouldn't have been any damn light anyway. Next time, hopefully a long time from now.
Good. So you take away all the bad bits and left the good stuff, yeah?
Yeah, the only memories I lost really were the bad ones.
Evening, everyone. Can I have a radio check, please?
Yeah, all good.
Loud and clear, man.
Cheers.
Well, I developed sympathetic osteoarthritis for you, mate. There it goes. In my right hip. Jeez.
Right now it's my knee. It's from laying in bed for a few months.
Oh, okay. It's swollen up like a balloon.
Yeah.
Any
It's
whiskey?
slowing me down though.
Any whiskey, Brian?
No, my wife ain't letting me.
Don't listen.
Yeah, my wife wouldn't let me either.
I tried to get beer last night. She wouldn't even let me have a beer.
Good thing I have no wife.
How bad do you want one?
Well, not that bad.
Well, which one more than one?
What server are we on?
North Europe, I believe.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Got quite the lineup here waiting to take on.
At least they all are on the same page as far as where they're taking off.
Probably where the tail went, but who cares?
What's the live weather like? Any good?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty good.
A little cloudy.
Oh, that's good. Don't want it too clear. Let's give it a try.
Pick it up.
It may be different when we get into the mountains.
Well, right, you get into the interesting winds.
So you know what sucked about all this, Tunesy?
No, go.
No more. Even if I get rich again, I won't be able to fly.
Yeah.
No more getting no more getting current.
Your dreams of becoming a forward gunner are gone then, are they? Rather than a rear gunner.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about buying something, but ain't gonna happen now. Because of the defibrillator, they won't let me fly.
Yeah. Anything else you got planned?
Fishing, a lot of fishing.
Ooh.
Good plan.
What kind of fish do you fish for?
Well, I used to be a guide down in the Florida Keys and did saltwater fly fishing, but I'm up here in the Pacific Northwest now, so it's mostly salmon.
Lovely.
Ah, nice.
They fight a bit too.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
not
yeah.
bad. They say they're edible, but I don't eat fish.
Oh, crikey, I love salmon. God, you must love
Oh
salmon.
yeah.
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
loves
Oh
salmon.
yeah. Salmon's awesome.
Fried catfish.
Well, I'll eat the fish down from Florida area, different, but the salmon, they're so oily that it bugs me. Not oily, but they've got a lot of fat.
Yeah, I can only take it grilled. That's about all I can do is grilled. I don't like anything else.
Okay, chaps, I think the people who are joining us are here already. If you're all okay to start, we can make a start.
Fine with me.
Okay, so what I'll do,
yeah.
I'll just start recording. I'll just do a quick intro, then I'll bring you in. Just a moment.
Good deal. I'm actually starting to remember my controls here.
That'll help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was all gone for a while. Coming
We
back.
are live in a video now, so please keep your language clean. So I was just introducing the flight there. So this is a flight by Tom Nesmuk, flying over the Appalachians. I believe it's a carry-on flight, isn't it, Tom? We did part 1 previously.
Yeah, that's correct. About 2 months ago, we flew from Asheville, North Carolina, pretty much over the top of the Smokies, and then followed some rivers, and eventually wound up here at Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge, which is in Tennessee, just on the western slopes of the Smokies, or the Appalachians. We're not going to actually get into the Smokies today. It'll be pretty close to us, but we're not going to go there. We'll start out, and oh, by the way, by way of background, for those of you who are not from this area, where we are at this particular airport is very close to where Dolly Parton was born and raised. And as a matter of fact, she has her theme park, Dollywood, just a few miles down the road from here.
Sure.
By way of background, when I lived in Knoxville, Tennessee back in the 80s, my secretary went to high school with Dolly. So just some unnecessary information. But anyway, I know a little bit about the area. I've lived in this general area, both in Tennessee and North and South Carolina, since 1973. I've done a lot of camping, hiking, canoeing, kayaking, that sort of stuff. A lot of tailing off now. I'm 80 years old, so, but, you know, now I'm into flying, so at least I know the area. So what we're going to do here is fly a little further northeast along the ridge of the Appalachians. I've had to pass up a couple of places that would have made it just too long of a flight. But I think you'll find it interesting. There are a lot of very interesting little airports and airstrips and so forth. Before I turn it back over to you, James, I just wanted to mention that for this first leg of the flight, you probably want to set your target altitude to 5,000 feet. That'll position you very nicely for our first touch and go at Skyline.
Okay, lovely. Thanks, Tom. Now, as a tradition with our flights, and if only if you want to, we get people to just give themselves a quick introduction, who you are, where you're from. Just keep it nice and short. So, one more way, Dave. Do you want to look at Discord and go down from top to bottom, please?
All right. So to start off with, we have Terry, autopilot.
Hello, Terry.
Okay, so we'll go on to beginner Susie.
Yeah, hello, everybody.
Oh, Susie.
Hey, Susie.
Blue Boy.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Blue Boy from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Have a good flight.
Boston Bull.
Well, from Boston, everybody have a good flight.
Brenz and Captain Kirk, I think you're on muted, but Brenz, do you want to go?
Hey guys, friends, South African from Belfast here. Hope you have a good flight.
And Captain Kirk.
Beam me up. Had to say it.
So we'll go over to Tunesy.
I'm Tunesy, but I don't want to introduce myself.
Oh, no.
Chinzi, he comes from somewhere out there, and he's a wag.
Yeah, I'm from a padded room with a stick between my teeth.
No introduction needed.
Right, so then we'll go on to Curious Bee.
Yeah, good evening. Name's Bill. Original Scotland, now living in Midlands.
Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan from Yorkshire, in the north of England. Have a good flight,
Disco
guys.
Dave.
Yeah, Disco Dave from Northwest UK.
Duckspeak.
Quack.
Quack quack. So then we have Ed Star Pilot.
Yeah, I'm from Munich in Germany. Hello.
Hello.
Someone who's not from England.
Wie geht's?
Sehr gut. Und selber?
Egal.
Father Castle.
Yeah, hi, my name's Neil. I'm from the sunny southeast in Kent.
Oh, no.
And Flyby John.
Yeah, hi guys, this is John from Yorkshire.
Yay.
Then we'll move on to Jant 12, I think it is.
Yeah. I'm up here, northern US, up by Canada. Let's have a good flight.
And Jarhead.
Probably a Marine. They don't talk much.
Yes,
I can see
Oh, yes, sir.
I can see it transmitting, but I can't hear you, Jarhead.
He's eating crayons.
He's eating Sample 5, brother.
So we've got Cannon.
Kennan, I'm just west of Houston, Texas.
And Lime Spy.
Yeah, hi everyone. Alex from Munich in Germany.
Alex.
And Lucky 86. No, so Maverick.
Hello, Maverick from Northeast. Just flown in. Caught you.
And Moose P.
Hi, Roger from Connecticut, USA.
Evening, Moose.
Mr. Red A.
Yeah, good evening. It's just Rene from Germany. Greetings, everyone.
Evening, Renee.
Evening. And then we have Ninja.
Yes, Ninj. Name's Chris from sunny Manchester, although it's chucking it down with rain.
That's typical.
Sunny anymore.
Then we have Tom.
Yeah, hi, this is Tom. I'm from South Carolina in the United States. Good to see everybody.
Tom.
And Ocean 8.
Hi, my name's Rich. I'm from Virginia, and this is my first group flight.
Welcome.
Welcome to the flight.
Yeah, welcome,
Thank you.
and sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, get the apologies in now.
It's nothing personal.
And then we have B-52.
Name's Brian, and it's from the Seattle area, and known to be highly antisocial.
Oh yeah, Gunner's back. Welcome back, Gunner.
Great to see you. Great to see you.
Hey,
And Preacher.
My name's Brad. I'm from Wisconsin. I posted the EAA pictures yesterday. Also my first group flight.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome.
Good to have you.
And again, apologies. So then we had Red Ruffinsaw.
My real name is Jim. I'm from Austin, Texas. Good flight, everyone.
Hi again, Jim.
And Rosen.
I'm Sean, East Midlands, UK. Just fingers crossed for the live weather here.
Sir Nigel?
Yeah, I'm Tom on the west coast of Florida.
High voltage?
Hello, I'm Simon from Leeds, another person in Yorkshire, north of England. It's also my first group flight with you guys.
Yay!
Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome
he's-
again.
We don't have to apologise. He's a Brit. He's used to it.
And then, and apologies to all the new guys. We have Soapy.
Apologies, thanks very much. Sorry, David Watson from Portsmouth, Scottish, Navy, and married an Essex girl.
You forgot PC expert.
And singer.
And singer.
Self-appointed PC expert.
And then we have Steve Dog.
Yes, Steve from Southport, near Liverpool, Merseyside.
Top man.
First
Steve
group
C.
flight.
Oh, welcome.
Hi,
Welcome, Steve. Welcome.
this is Steve C. from west suburbs of Chicago.
Yay! My hometown.
Hey.
Then we have the one and only Tango.
Oh, I'm TandGo Theo from the Netherlands, and I was wondering if that name of that secretary might be Jolene.
No, not close.
All right.
And Tokes.
Yeah, Mike from London.
All right, Mike.
And Tony Duck Zero.
Tony from East Yorkshire, UK. Not my first rodeo.
And
Probably not your second either.
I think you're in the wrong game.
Just working 9 to
Wingman.
5.
Wingman, my name is Barry. I'm from United States, Missouri.
Ooh. And last and definitely least, it's me, Womble Way. My name's Dave, and I'm from South UK. And depending on my landings, this could be my first flight, but yeah, I've done a few.
Yeah, but you're good at shoveling compost, though, by the sound of it.
Oh, I can move compost like nobody's business.
Fantastic. I always think it's a nice tradition to introduce people, but my goodness, that took a long time, didn't it? I was thinking, was that wise? Well, we've done it now.
Time's up. Good night.
Without further ado, Tom, I think we should get going. So whoever's in front on the runway, maybe you can lead off, and we'll follow you out.
Yeah, I'll do that. I just want to mention that Skyline, our first touch and go, is at 4,257 feet, and the heading for the runway is 066, and off we go.
This is great, not an airliner in sight.
I'll speak too soon.
Don't jinx it.
I'm sure we'll get a fighter at some point, an F-22 or something.
I
join us.
almost took the Caribou for this flight, so
I almost took the A-10.
didn't see that as a 320.
Of course, yeah.
Somebody's tipped over by the runway.
Yeah, I can see someone's taking an interesting takeoff there. Never mind.
Yeah, well, that's what I get for flying this thing the first time today. But I do know the magic of the slew controls.
Someone's mic.
Yeah, and a
The
very
almighty Waikiki.
a very loud ATC. Okay, left circuits. Someone's stalling.
I'm trying to think up a good excuse.
So what are people flying tonight? I'm in the Cessna 182, of course, love it, the RG.
Yeah, I got a 182 as well.
Aeroplane.
Caravan.
I'm trying the
Kit Fox,
Kit Fox Speedster.
Oh,
I almost bought that. It's cheap, nice and cheap right now.
I think it's free, isn't it?
Oh, it's just cheap.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's because I'm rich. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
RV14 for me.
Money's no
Doing a
object.
little touch and go here.
I'm in the Blackwing.
Bonanza V-tail.
Blackwing.
Another Blackwing here.
Maverick, I'm in the Malvis.
I'm in the V82 as well, so there is another one there.
182 also.
182 RG.
I must say everyone's been very civilised taking off.
Twin
Would you
auto
have it
with
in the
Tundra
wall?
tires.
I'm in another 182, first flight, so Barry's told me that it's very good, so he made me buy it to fly, so...
Yeah, twisted your arm from several thousand miles away.
He keeps on doing that. I now own a full suite of helicopters as well, thanks to his persuasive tactics, so, you know. I just don't know what to say now, do I, Barry?
No, sir. I don't think we'll regret the 182 RG.
Here's a question for you. What does the RG stand for? It's pretty straightforward.
Really good.
Retractable gear.
Really good.
Retractable gear.
It is. Retractable gear, yeah.
Roger Golf.
I used to fly a Cardinal 177 with a retractable gear. So it's a 177 RG.
I learned on a Mooney 201.
I didn't know that RG thing. That was really cool info. And I've only just been learning about the Moonies.
Yeah, that's Trinzy again.
The minis used to be a thing on TV back in UK. Yeah,
it was a cult group. The Moonies were a cult group.
Clangers. That was the Clangers.
Onion Moon.
The Moonies were a cult group, Tokes.
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking about the
Moomins.
The Moomins,
I think you're right, but yeah,
Oh,
the Moomins.
that's the one.
They're very, very different cult groups.
Not
Used to
quite
battle the
the
Hare
same.
Krishnas at the airport.
I think the Moomins are a little bit more disturbing than the Moonies, actually.
Had the same outcome though.
Is someone being smutty?
No.
Okay.
Look at that. Soapy actually got up in the air.
Believe me, I'm up in the air most days. Not on the sim.
Every morning.
Yep. Peace.
Roman and Nick Loman.
Susie, what are you flying? An F-16?
No,
I know
I'm
it's
in
182. I know it says 182, but I don't believe it.
yeah, no, that's definitely 182.
So have all the 182s retracted the gear yet?
Yep.
Yep.
And whoever's on my tower, I will lose you.
Yep.
You might
So on
wanna
the 182. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, you might want to pull your mixture back a little bit if you're in the 182 or whatever aircraft you're in with a mixture.
A good point. I did mine.
Does it have failures?
Just watch your EGT.
But you can set up failures in the sim, yeah.
I did that on the night flight and made it halfway. Well, my failure kicked in.
You know, roll a Kodiak and they'll quit on you when you're inverted, and then you have to find a place to land.
You can roll it, but not fly it and invert it for too long. End of engine.
Got to keep positive G's or you can't keep the fuel flow.
So Tom, do you have any more facts about this area we're flying over?
Well, one of the things that's near and dear to me is the French Broad River, which you'll see up ahead, cutting through the mountains there. I've paddled it many times. It's got some good whitewater sections, but most of the area we're flying over right now is noted for moonshining. This is a big moonshine area back in the day. Not so much now, but I knew a pilot, a corporate pilot, that would not fly over this area because he said that he'd avoid it. He'd just go to a different county because if he flew over this area, he knew he'd get shot because the local hillbillies thinking he was a revenuer.
Wow.
Yeah, now they have meth labs.
But my original plan was to follow along the French Broad River and get a good look at the rapids, but I decided to probably make the whole flight about a half hour too long, so we'll avoid that fun. Now most of the land you see ahead of you is we're outside the Smokies, of course, but a lot of the land is owned by the National Forest System. In Tennessee, it's called the Cherokee National Forest, and I guess we're probably over into North Carolina by now or close to it. Once we get to North Carolina, it would be the Pisgah National Forest. And there are a lot of inholdings. The National Forest didn't condemn land like the Park Service did, so they just took land from willing buyers. But their other mandate, of course, is that they allow extraction. They do allow logging and drilling and stuff like that, but they manage it. It doesn't get crazy. A lot of good hiking trails in here.
I bet. Yeah, I was out with lunch with a friend earlier, and he said he camped in the Presidential Mountains. Are they close by? Or is that south?
No, the Presidential Mountains are way up, I think, in New Hampshire. So, you know, if you guys like the Appalachians, I can continue to do segments from time to time, and we'll wind up there eventually. But, yeah, we're not anywhere near the Presidentials.
Okay.
Near the White Mountain.
Right.
Follow the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah, we'll cross the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we'll follow it to some extent. What we'll do, like I say, there was a couple of places I wanted to visit, but I decided against. One was Mount Mitchell, which is kind of off the route. It's the highest point east of the Mississippi, but it would, it's another 20 minutes out of the way. And I wanted to go across Grandfather Mountain, which is very prominent around here, very popular. It was privately owned for many, many, many years, and you had to pay an admission to get onto it. But up at the top, they had a big, like a suspension bridge across two peaks, and I don't know, it's just a great place to visit. They ultimately ceded it to the state of North Carolina, which made it a big state park, except for the very tip top. That's still a private concession. However, when I flew across it, I realized that Asobo had not represented it very well. It didn't look like much. So I was really disappointed, so I decided not to do that. We will go near Banter Elk and Boone in that area. There's a number of ski resorts up there, so you'll be able to see some of that.
Great, sounds great.
Man, I can't remember how to bring up my toolbar in VR.
That'd help you.
Scratch your right ear.
Did you assign it to a button?
It's usually just tabulator, isn't it?
He's got it. He's had it custom done. On your controls, Brian? Was it on your controls? You remember?
No, it was on my keyboard, but I don't remember because of, things.
Yeah.
I'm still getting all that back.
Don't forget that 80 quid that you owe me.
Out of interest, guys, I don't know if you caught my latest virtual airline video. Are any of you in virtual airlines, just out of interest?
Yeah, I am. I think Tony is as well, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't really fly them, to be honest.
I've stopped flying it for a while.
I
got it.
am
I
as
figured
well,
it out.
but I do a lot.
I'm as well, but I don't do a lot either.
I'm in the Fly UK one. They've got some really nice tours, but they're strict. They're quite strict, these online airlines.
That's the one I was looking at, and I was looking at the list thinking, no way. There's so many don'ts, you cannot, and I thought, no. It's not
Which
for
one of
me.
the ones we were in, Tony? I can't remember now.
Oh, it's Flight Online. Oh, Jonathan Beckett.
Yeah, Jonathan
Yeah.
Beckett's one.
Okay, yeah.
Virtual
yeah,
Flight
with them,
Online.
they were-
That's the one. Yeah.
That's the one, James, to go for. It's much easier, easy going, a lot more different. Yeah. It's more of a fun pastime than a job.
Yeah, well, the one I'm in is great, actually. I like the guys there, so I'm going to stick with them for a while. It's not too big, and, you know, you can fly. Yeah, probably similar. You can fly whichever style you wish, basically.
That's strictly PC, correct?
Cool.
That's Air We Go. Air We Go.
Yeah, there we go. on
with
PC,
real people.
They're really cool. They seem like really cool. They got back to you straight away and said they said thanks for your video that you put out, man. They're really cool.
Yeah, I've been chatting with them. Great people, yeah.
And like they've been on there for years.
20 years, yeah, long time.
Yeah, proper.
It's just a shame Xbox users again are missing out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I was going to say it's not available to Xbox, is it? Really?
No, you need tracking software, so it's impossible at the moment. Well, I don't know about impossible.
That's why I use the Virtual Flight Online one, because you can submit manual PIREPs.
Ah.
Oh. Good quality stuff, mate.
Just to remind everybody, for Skyline, our first touch and go, if you want to use OBS, you want to set it for a heading of 066 degrees.
Everybody went very quiet.
Yeah, that was weird.
I've got you.
Understood.
I'm going to manually fly. It's quite easy to see, isn't it? This one.
A lot of trees around it. You'll see it, but you might not be lined up very well. You might have to do some quick maneuvering. I prefer to come head on.
The live weather clouds are building up in a minute. That's where we're heading.
A couple of black clouds and stuff to the left.
So, my Discord disconnected then. I was just saying, James, I'm in a virtual airline called Xbox Aviators, which is dedicated for Xbox pilots.
Okay. We've got quite a few Xbox flyers with us, so maybe you want to take a look at that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, feel free to ping me if you want the details.
Is anybody enjoying the Comanche at the moment or not?
I haven't bought it yet, but I will at some point.
I'm a bit put off by everyone saying it's that amazing that everything goes wrong and everything you do goes wrong, and if you sneeze it'll go, and then if you fart it'll do this, and I'm sort of put off by that.
Yeah.
It's all down to settings, isn't it?
I actually went with the Corsair. Yeah, I love that plane, but I was thinking about the Comanche, but the Corsair, and it was on sale, so you couldn't beat it.
Tried the strawberry strip before in the Comanche. It was an adventure. Really nice scenery. Thanks for the link.
I think the Comanche is a nice plane if you get to grips with it. I certainly enjoy it.
Well, now that I've left the air, I'm getting 60 frames per second.
Good.
There's not much around though to distract it, is there?
It could have been the ground traffic or something.
Yeah.
So Tom, what's this river we're flying next to?
Yeah, that's the French Broad. That's the one I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
There are a lot of good rapids in that thing. It's quite long. It's actually makes a big C curve. It winds up as part of the Tennessee River and eventually the Ohio and then the Mississippi.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long, busy river.
So you go kayaking down there, yeah?
Yeah, I've kayaked it, canoed it, rafted it.
Awesome.
Haven't body surfed it.
Why would you though? Seriously, why?
The thrill of it. The thrill of it.
Not my to-do list.
That's too short, bro.
It goes right through the heart of Asheville, and used to be pretty much kind of the back side of town, but they've spent the last 20 years really upgrading their river frontage, and it's a very attractive area now.
Gun, are you okay? No.
No.
Just see you spiraling down.
Oh.
Into the mountain.
That doesn't sound good.
One down, 34 to go, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, gonna take a break, mate. If you're not feeling too good, don't overstress yourself with the. It's just come out of hospital, you see. 39 in chat at the moment. Wow. Okay, so who's gonna lead us in on this first landing? Who's closest?
I'm not too far off.
I seem to be quite near the front.
I need a faster aeroplane. I'm so slow.
What speed are people sort of targeting, by the way? I've just been going full flat out, and I seem to have left everyone behind.
I'm on 140.
Yeah, 140,
Okay.
150, just trying to stay in the green.
Yeah, 150 for me.
Yeah, I'm 150. We've had 150, 151 for me.
I'm still 7 kilometres out from the touch and go.
7.1.
I'm pretty sure there's only one Susie in here, and I'm sure that's changed from beginner Susie to shy Susie.
That's his
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah, she's been promoted.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, where's my promotion?
Yeah, 2 weeks' time it'll be Bash or Susie.
Well, she works in a fairground at the moment.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, 6 months confident Susie, and then 18 months be cocky Susie. Arrogant Susie.
Eddie.
Just bite your tongue, Susie. Bite your tongue.
And then it'll be Tunesy Susie.
Yep. punchy Susie.
He's only jealous.
Another one like that.
Okay.
It's certainly the group to get the confidence in anyway.
I can see Susie is flying miles away from all of us.
If you can put it with
Right,
us, you can put it with anybody.
Sensible. Sensible. And it's going to respawn with a different aircraft. This is just too slow.
So Tom, this airport we're doing a touch and go on. Any significance with it? You possibly already mentioned it, and I've forgotten it
Watch
already.
the trees.
No, there's no significance at all. I just spotted it and I thought it was pretty cool. And since there's a bunch of trees in front of it, it makes it kind of a interesting challenge, particularly in live weather. But no, nothing. I really don't know much about any of these airports. The next one past this, Mountain Air, is quite nice. And one of you, I can't remember which one, posted a note in Discord that there was a modification for it. And I downloaded it from flightsim.to. And it was really cool. Really made for a very pretty airport with some pretty buildings alongside it. But anyway, this first thing, Skyline, it's just a strip at the top of the mountain. And it kind of looked interesting, so I thought I'd throw it in.
Yeah.
Well, I got it inside. worried.
Yeah, watch those trees as you come in there.
I was going to say, watch out for the trees. Yep. Put the gear down. Quick. Should be okay.
Yeah, once you do your touch and go, you'll probably want to veer off to the right about 143 degrees. And you'll need to get a little altitude to go over the next peaks and then back down again to Mountain Air. Mountain Air is, the altitude there is 4432.
Oh, we're all dive bombing towards that runway. It looks great.
Chaos!
There's Womble Way. Time spent in recce, seldom wasted.
What was everybody doing?
Yes, I haven't actually flown a lot of the route because I didn't want to ruin the landings, so I just stayed in the air.
I crashed a lot of it.
I've not practiced any of these.
Yeah, I practiced the first one only, so I knew that one, but the rest is going to be a surprise. Any difficult ones coming up, Tom?
Pardon me?
Any difficult ones coming up?
Yeah, those of us going to Strawberry Ridge should be nicely challenged. I don't know how many are going there, but that's the biggest one. Other than that, there are not too many challenges. I'll tell you about them as we get to them.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, Strawberry Ridge is kind of the piece de resistance.
Looking like there's a lot of rain around in live weather coming up.
Yep, it does look it. Rollies on the.
Did you say the next landing is a full stop?
Yeah.
What's your typical weather like around here, Tom? Is it typically what we're seeing now?
Yeah, it is pretty much. A lot cooler up in the mountains, obviously, but unfortunately, with the current global warming issues, it's not all that not cool anywhere these days. But yeah, it's the Smokies and the Southern Appalachians are well noted for being rainy and cool. This area was kind of a refuge for the southern planters during the early colonial days. They'd bring their families here, spend the summer.
A little bit like the tea stations in India, up in the mountains.
I expect you're right.
Centre parks.
Hmm.
Which runway are we going for on to NCO?
Hold on a second. 14, which is heading at 143. It'll be we don't have to circle around. You come right into it.
Okay.
It looks like there's a lot of rain in the valley as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty
on
typical.
live weather.
Yeah, I got a rainbow.
I've got rain on my windscreen.
Really?
Yep.
I can see the clouds, but I don't have any rain yet.
Yeah. I've got. streaming back.
And everybody has disappeared from me apart from Steve Dog.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, missed the runway. Oh well. Didn't realise the runway was so close. I was looking at, looking around in flight. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's like a shower of angry wasps in front of me. Going everywhere.
The only person I can see is Curious Big.
Is this a full stop or a touch and go? What's it?
Full stop.
Full stop.
That must be Steve Dog.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
Try not to end up in the lake.
Whew, well, tailwind even.
Yeah, I've got rain now.
Not much.
Oh, everybody's come back now.
Bit of a bump, that.
I think there's one fatality there. Oh.
Yeah, just slow right down because we're landing with the wind behind us.
That's not good.
Well, the old wind socks on about the third one.
Oh, Ninja's down.
It's upside down.
Well, it's down too.
Theo's job.
The old Y key helps twice.
I'm having real issues with the server right now.
Bit late down there, Steve.
I thought for a second, mate, he said the old Wi-Fi helps. Oh.
The whole Wi-Fi.
Oh, my Wi-Fi never helps.
The Wi-Fi is definitely more use. Yes. In this context.
I think I might develop a VR keyboard specifically for this with just a massive great Y key in the middle of it. It's like you can see like the size of an emergency stop button on a ship, you know? Just a huge one.
It needs a slightly smaller button above it, the F4 button as well.
Yeah, right next to it.
Yeah.
And a proper industrial. All the rest of the keys can be rubbish, but industrial grade, that one.
Yeah, yeah.
You can smack it as hard as you like, and it will never break.
Even a slab of concrete, even. Like Indiana Jones, where you have to stand on it.
You pedal. Set of rudder pedals with 1/3 pedal to the left. You just pop it and you're done. Actually, that's not a bad idea, is it? Set of rudder pedals with an extra one on the side for whatever you want.
So was this an old golf course? 'Cause there's nothing but sand pits.
Exactly. Okay, we'll go back up to the top of the runway. Boy, everybody's levitated here, it looks like. And if you want to get fuel, this is a good place to do it. But we'll have other options for that. And we'll take off in the direction that we were going when everybody's situated. Has everybody landed, or do we have people still working?
Not quite. A couple coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's in now.
Head back up to the top of the runway.
I lost connection to the server.
Yeah, I did.
What altitude's next leg?
Yeah, let's see.
Back of 95.
Yeah, Strawberry Ridge is the next one for those of us who are not on Xbox and have chosen to download it. Let me just get parked up here and I'll discuss it. Kind of hard to maneuver and talk at the same time. Let me just get parked. All right. I assume the bulk of our group is on Xbox or has not opted for Strawberry Ridge. So from here, you will go to Avery County, which is 7A8, and the altitude there is 3,302. So about 1,000 feet lower than we are now. As you approach it, you'll approach it from the right of it, and you'll see kind of a curved, like a C-shaped mountain, and you want to follow right along the inside of that C, and if you do, it'll line you up with runway 35, but you'll have to do a pretty steep drop right at the end. Well, not real steep, but go slow so you have a chance to get down. You cross a little river, and then you're down there. Your heading is going to be 347 degrees. But anyway, as I say, the altitude is 3,302. Now, Strawberry Ridge, when we take off here, it's going to be pretty much straight ahead, but there's a big mountain ahead of us. So rather than go way up and over and back down, I like to just kind of curve around to the left and then curve around it and come back to the right, which saves a whole lot of altitude ups and downs. The altitude at Strawberry Ridge is 3,670, so a little bit lower than where we are now. And there's only one way in. It's runway 10 and 28, but 28 you're not going to be able to land at. The runway is on a mountainside at about, I don't know, maybe a 15-degree angle. You want to hit the bottom of it and then slow as you go up to the top. You do want to go up to the top, though, so you don't want to be going too slow. You want to be able to make it to the top so you can turn around and take off again. The heading is 95 degrees.
I've got an ICO for that, please, sir.
Yeah, well, let me know if you don't remember. I've got a little note here. I can read it back to you again.
Yeah, I'm going on no air respawn, so I've got no airplanes. I'm going to go from ICAO to ICAO. If anyone's got the ICAO.
Where do you want to, for where we are now?
To our next.
Yeah, we're at 2NC0, and you're going to fly to 7A8, 7 Alpha 8.
Thank you.
And the one after that is NC06. Okay.
I have another point between this one and 78. US
Yes, Strawberry Ridge.
Yes,
STR.
Strawberry Ridge.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on Xbox, but I found it on the map. So.
Right.
And that's
you
a
fly there.
track of 95, I believe.
So if you want to fly there, you can, but it's not there.
Oh, okay. No
Steve,
point then.
Steve, have you got Sky for Sim?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Well, that's great for just injecting
Okay.
into your autopilot if you're swapping planes a lot.
Okay, I will do. I've got to put it back in, actually.
Right,
Follow the crowd.
I think I'm gonna position myself to head out. Is everybody okay with moving on?
Yep. Okay. Tom,
Oh yeah.
Already in the air.
Already showed on.
All right.
I'll spawn in on you guys. I'm trying to connect to
Gotta
the
say,
server.
it's a heck of a sight. I'm above the runway flying around. It's a heck of a sight to see
Yeah.
all the names jumbled.
Everybody's on top of me. That's very weird.
You've only got Mike on the other end of the runway. He's staying away from you.
I have a plug-in, so I'm at the same level as you.
Evening, everyone.
Evening.
Evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. Welcome to the flight.
As I say, I'm flying over to the left. I'm gonna go around this ridge ahead of me. You don't have to. You can fly over it if you like. Just my preference.
Ah!
It's a very unhappy sound.
Fantastic scenery around here as well, I've noticed. Very nice.
Oh, it really is. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yep.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to live in this area for so long.
Live weather's helping too. It's really
Yeah.
atmospheric with the low clouds. It's great.
I've just been flying around enjoying the scenery. I've really landed, so I was flying around and just looking at all the sort of mountains and things as well, so I was enjoying doing that. So I was just having fun.
Yeah, this live weather makes it look really beautiful, especially with the rainfall as well.
I take it our course is approximately 80 degrees, isn't it? Something like that.
What is?
Correct.
Of course, yeah, around about that. It's, yeah, it seems to be the way everybody's flying, so I'm not worried about this flight plan.
Well, it depends on whether
Yeah,
you're going to the waypoint. I'm heading for the waypoint at the moment, Steve, and that's 0091, I suppose.
Unfortunately, so I can't. I just can't bring myself to follow you. Anyway.
Okay.
If
that's funny because
if I don't admit it,
my confidential report did say at one time that sailors will follow this man, if only out of sheer curiosity.
I just can't follow sailors anyway.
I think we were waiting for you to sing a hillbilly song.
Oh yeah.
Some folk will eat a pig and some others folk will not, sir. But you can wait for Cletus and he'll eat the lot, sir.
It's like someone playing a Beatles record backwards.
It is. It's exactly what it was. You've got a good ear, Chinsey.
I have. Only one though. My other one's unique.
Shame about the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My ears aren't what they used to be. They used to be my knees.
It's the third one I worry about.
Yeah, the final frontier.
No, the final ear. I'm sorry. Yes. I was a bit too swift there. Sorry, one more.
I've chosen the Coronado Seneca, and it's like looking out of a World War II pillbox. The screen is so narrow.
You find that as well?
Yeah, it's really narrow. Other than that, it flies wonderfully.
Yes, especially when they updated the autopilot.
Yeah, it does work. I like it.
Runway in sight. Really nice uphill runway.
What, Avery?
No, Strawberry.
Is it touch and go?
No, you're not going to be able to do a touch and go here at Strawberry. No choice.
One way in, one way out, eh?
Yep, no options.
You can also land without a runway here.
I see it. Lurkers there.
Yep. Light foot. Here we go.
Good luck.
Looks like a Spitfire runway to me. It's more like a ski ramp.
Just watch out for the trees right at the end of the runway. I got clipped the other day. You want to just barely float over them and then drop.
It is uphill.
It is. It looks like something Tom Cruise would ride his bike off.
Yeah, braking won't be the problem.
No.
Whoa!
The problem will be if you stop halfway up the hill.
Yeah, there's a big
Getting
building
up the
there
hill.
too.
And the villa on top is really nice.
Yeah, we shouldn't be putting aircraft up there. You should be riding a motorcycle up it and off the end.
I'm on top.
This is supposed to be a runway.
Hey, it's a beautiful runway.
Yeah.
it's bouncier than a
Yeah, and the ski slope in the winter.
I used the Barnes Wallace approach. I just bounced in.
Damn it. God, dog.
This is going to be fun going back out.
Whoa.
Don't stop middle on the steepest section with the skyline. Have to do S turns then.
Piece of cake. Oh. Stop. Oh.
Well, I messed up. You guys are doing better than I did.
Oh, I did a touch and go. All right. Sorry, I didn't realise you were actually stopping. Now that is crazy.
Someone flipped.
More than one.
Airplane wants to roll back down the hill.
Even roll back down. I tried taking off. It was bouncing that much. My front end dug into the runner.
Who's got into the trees?
Would be me.
Yeah, someone's sliding backwards
I'm just-
down the hill.
I'm taking a look around. I'll be right with you.
Ah. Again.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I can't even take off. I'm bouncing about that much that the plane doesn't want to go off. It just keeps bouncing on its nose.
That's pretty entertaining.
And I barely got off that runway.
I'm gonna get out of here. This is too crazy.
The shadows that those custom trees cast are really detailed.
Someone in a Banter anti. Who was in the 14?
Right above it, that was a good shot. We should have videoed that.
That was cracking. Right in the group.
I did get it on video.
It's
That
like
was me. That was
It's like an
Ninja.
8-year-old's football match down here.
Captured
I
that
mean,
spot on.
I can't take off because it's bouncing about that much. It just won't take off. It just keeps going on its nose.
All right, that was fun. Let's head for Avery County.
Off is easy enough.
Those of you headed to Avery County, elevation is 2745.
3302 is what I have.
I guess I was going off actual elevation due to airports, but probably. I mean, I'm at 3,000 right now, and I'm currently above the airport, so
Okay.
landing strip.
Less elevation.
What are you trying to do there, Tunesy? Trim those trees?
Oh, I wasn't looking. I was looking at the map. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to find the airport on the map.
Trying to figure out who to follow that knows what they're doing. I'm obviously not Tunesy.
Well, you obviously haven't forgotten that.
Yeah, heading off
You'd never forget that.
60. You'll be right.
The only people that follow me are policemen.
I'm a policeman. I wouldn't follow you.
Lately, the only people following me is ambulance drivers.
Good business.
You have to watch out because there's usually a lot of lawyers around them.
Yeah.
If you see that bare earth up ahead between the two mountain ridges, don't go that far. You want to make a left in front of that, pretty much. Looks like it's been logged.
It's Avery County, is it Avery Cole?
So what's the next airport?
Avery County is where we're going to join the rest of the group.
7L.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
7A8. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
7L.
It's another close by airport. Yep.
What's the runway heading there?
35. 35, 347 degrees. It's a fairly decent runway, but like I say, you're going to have to do a little dive right at the end when you get across the river.
Well, so far, I don't know about anybody else, but my last 2 landings were atrocious.
Don't feel lonely.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
good.
well, the plane's still intact, so good
It
landing.
couldn't have been hard as mine now. What is it?
Oh, I don't know, wait till you see it back. The last one was terrible.
Susie, are you in a lake by any chance?
Yeah, I am. I was thinking about it. That was all it was.
What's the water like? Is it nice?
Bring a float
Is
plane.
this a full stop?
Yeah, full stop.
I missed that.
All right. So, time to gas up, take a potty break, grab a donut, whatever you want to do.
Can't see that.
B&T.
Donuts.
Well, whoever our resident cop is, he needs a
There you
donut.
go.
Oh, well, he's retired, so he
Steve-O.
eats in a row now.
Terrible. Harmless now. Dear.
Retired and harmless.
It was a cop that saved my life.
Whoa.
Can't help
And
it.
that's usually the first ones to get there.
Yeah, he broke my ribs, but he saved my life.
Good man.
Fair trade.
Good quality CPR usually break ribs or the sternum one.
11 ribs and the sternum.
You're not a small guy either. That must have been pushing hard.
Yeah, they had to move up furniture around and everything because they said that dude's big.
I imagine the cop was suffering for a couple of weeks afterwards as well after all that
Well,
effort.
eventually they got the ambulance crew here. Apparently there were 17 people.
Oh, wow.
They were all switching off. So
You're a blessed man.
yeah, I know it too.
Hmm.
Okay, our next 2 stops, or next 2 touchdowns, Elk River and Boone. We'll do a touch and go in Elk River, but both of them are deep dives. You're going to have to go over a ridge and then descend rather rapidly. I've had luck doing it directly, but if you need to, you can circle around or do whatever you need to do. The next one, Elk River, is NC06, and it's at 3468 feet, and we'll be using runway 30, which is heading 306. As I say, that's a touch and go, so we'll just keep on trucking. From there, we'll go over to Boone. Now, Boone, well, we'll pass Banter Elk, but anyway, at Boone, we will stop. It's a pretty little town, a mountain town, very popular. It's also the home of Appalachian State University, which sounds a little hillbilly-ish, but it's not. It's a major university for this area, public university. It's a kind of a resort town too.
How long we got here?
Yeah, how long does the break last?
Oh, you ready to go?
No, no.
No, I gotta take some
thought
pills.
All right. Well, just
I thought we gonna take a little break here.
okay. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Let's go 3:05. Okay.
Okay.
I got some pharmaceuticals to take.
All right.
I need some Haribo.
Right. Suck those drugs. And be back here at 3:05, and we'll get on out. That okay with you, Jim?
Yep, sounds perfect. Yep.
planes
it's
are
not
going
3 o'clock.
towards
It's not
here.
3
Wow.
o'clock for you, but you get the idea.
Yeah, it'll be 8:05 for us.
All right.
I've
Let's
got
all go
50
do drugs and come back.
I've got time at 15:06 at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's 20:06 here, and 15:06 when.
Right, I've got 20:01 where I am.
I'm 3:01 in the afternoon.
What the hell's going on?
Sounds like your computer's not synced up somehow.
Mm-hmm.
12 p.m. here.
It's a time machine. That's what it is.
9 p.m. here.
Surely the PC keeps the time synced. Set the time automatically on. 20:06.
Sounds like you're in a time zone all of your own there.
It must be. Put it off and switch it on again. And it's changed to set the time automatically. It was switched on. So I switched it off and switched it on again. And it's changed. Brilliant.
Fixes most things in IT. Turn it off and on again. So.
I love PCs.
Yeah, Microsoft's time machine.
Yeah, they got it off Dr. Watt.
I got a new SSD coming today. Hopefully it doesn't come during the flight.
What's that, airmail?
Getting it through Amazon. I ordered it this morning. I'm able to get it the same day.
Pigeon.
I've got a new
fast.
flight stick coming.
Delivered to your cockpit.
This SSD is going to be a lot faster than the one that's in my PC currently.
They are a bit of
What
a
are you getting?
It's a WD Black M2 5150 read speed.
Yeah, I'm using one of them. Quite good. Quite reliable. No issues.
Using the Turtle Beach quadrant.
A lot of people like that Turtle Beach light stick.
Yeah, I was just wondering about that adapter. If anybody was using that. I mean, I've had it for about a month now. It seems to have worked out a little bit, but still there.
It's very device specific because I've not had any of the issues that other people have had.
Really?
Yeah. Mine's definitely not stiff. If anything, since doing like some pretty strenuous bush flying down canyons, it's actually seems to be a little bit looser than it was.
I still get the Earth rotating at 100 miles an hour, so.
Oh, that's nothing to. That's a default mapping, but you just need to set up a new mapping.
Okay.
From scratch. Yeah. I think James may have done some more sim hanger. to use as a basis. And I've only ever had that issue when I've been using accidentally switched to a default setting. There's just some of the mappings are just wrong on it.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Well, what do we think?
Well, I think we're ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All set.
Let's go.
Well, all right. So we're going to take off here and make a pretty severe left-hand turn and head on up to Elk River.
What angle did you say we're coming into at Elk River?
Looks like runway 30, heading 306.
Okay.
We got to get up and over first.
Okay. Is it? Are we supposed to be taking out the same way we came in, or the opposite direction?
I'm, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever you're comfortable with, as long as you wind up heading the right direction. I went the other way.
Yeah. Which way is the other way?
I went backwards from the way we came in.
South.
That's clever. That's very clever.
Thank you. Just a little countercultural here.
Yeah, no, I was going to say I couldn't take off backwards.
You can in a Harrier.
Yeah. Gotta be brave.
Jonesy, we gotta fly them Harriers again.
Yeah.
I haven't done those since I got back from the hospital.
I've only flown one once since the last time we flew it, and I enjoyed it. But I spent half an hour sitting just watching the weather at an airport somewhere. It was great fun. The rain coming down on the canopy. It was. Yeah, let's do that.
I had finally figured out how to land, vertically pretty reliably, and hopefully I didn't forget that.
I've spent a bit more time in that Osprey, which I absolutely love.
I really want that thing.
The MV-22. That's if you're going to treat yourself to something similar to the Harrier but quick, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful inside,
It's hard. It's harder. The transition of that. I think it's harder than the Harrier.
It feels
also,
real.
Yes. Also, but look carefully at the minimum altitudes on it for the maximum altitude for VTOL. Don't try. Yeah, don't try landing it on the top of a 14,000-foot mountain.
Susie, you down again?
Doesn't end well.
Okay, Tom, can you
having
repeat?
a picnic.
Tom, can you repeat the information for this next airport again, please?
Right. It's Elk River NC06. The altitude is 3468, and we'll be coming in runway 30, which is heading 306.
Right. Yep.
Got it?
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like there's a big storm on the right-hand side. This is the way we're heading.
Not for those of us in clear skies.
Oh, there's a big storm coming. You're right. Yeah.
No, my weather map shows us just missing it, just skirting the outskirts.
Yeah, hopefully. The wind's pushing that way anyway.
So, Tom, I'm doing a wise thing and following you, my friend, so don't let me down.
Good luck with that. All right. We'll do the best we can, but as I say, once you get over that last ridge, you're going to have to do a deep dive, so be going slow.
Oh, balls. Here we go.
That's the confidence I want to hear.
After my previous landings, I'm trying to put in a good one, but this may not be it.
Which runway we landing on?
30. 30.
Who should I be following anyway?
It's Tom. Tom, it's all on you, my friend.
Oh, good God.
What's he showing up as in game?
Nesmuk.
Okay, I'm right behind you. Cessna 182.
Yep.
Oh, that storm's getting very close, isn't it?
Get off live weather.
It's more
No
fun.
good can come from that.
Yeah, I haven't done live weather in a while. This is really nice.
Very atmospheric. Yep.
Reminds me kind of this area in the winter time with all the rain, except the mountains are a lot bigger here.
Yeah, personally, Tom, I think I'd love it if you carry on the series.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll look into that. Although I will say I don't know a whole lot beyond this area, but yeah, I know a little bit about Virginia. I can put something together up there and then kind of wing it on up. So thank you for the encouragement. I'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great area, and I get really good frame rates with VR here.
That's what matters.
What would be good as well, Soapy or somebody from Scotland, Susie even, another Scottish flight. Susie, would you fancy that? Organising a Scottish flight.
Think about it, but I'll need to do a wee bit of digging and see where it's going.
Yeah. Well, we've got another one lined up, haven't we, Dave? Or two?
Yeah, I've got one lined up for a couple of weeks. I've got thoughts on one for myself, another helicopter one. But yeah, if anyone's got any ideas or plans, then please send them through.
Was there any thought on Tunesy's glider thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Be fun.
Yeah, we need someone who knows how to fly a glider properly.
Maverick.
No, you don't need someone.
Martin, you know about gliders.
I hear Sully's pretty good.
Yeah.
René, you're also a glider pilot, right?
Yeah, that's positive.
I heard that as I volunteer.
I did as well.
Sorry.
Translated.
Yeah, but in the accent, I heard I volunteer. Yeah, there we go.
The thing is, I'm moving in the next 3 weeks, so might not be able to do it.
Tom, when are you diving now? I'm following right behind you.
Yeah, just keep diving down. You're diving now.
Okay.
Don't be shy. You gotta lose some altitude.
Oh, I've got a VR cat attack.
Oh no.
I don't know where my two are. They haven't bothered me yet.
Just follow the river in.
Balls. This is not easy, is it? There it is, right.
There goes Rosin with his little Blackwing.
Following René and is it René and Lime's fly? They seem like they know what they're doing.
Touch and go, full stop. What are we doing?
Do touch and go here.
Touch and go, good.
God damn it! I'm just following René, so don't worry. I'm not a good source.
Very nice, Steve. I caught you in front of me there. It's good.
I was following you, dude. And you just told me you're not a good source.
You could have called stop landing, Steve.
I didn't stop. I just very long touch.
Roll and go.
I'm gonna roll to my left.
In the Air Force, we used to call it a crash and dash.
You definitely want to gain altitude. We got another ridge to go over. Next one's a full stop landing.
who would seriously put an airport here? I mean, it's not cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was not as bad as one we found in Chile the other day. It was like down as a 3,500 foot runway. But yeah, no, that shouldn't be too bad. No, 3,000 foot, but it was 3,000 foot with a mountain at one end and a 90-degree valley at the other end.
Oh, wow!
And there's another golf course next to it.
You don't need that though.
Yeah, no, you do. You need the lakes for Susie.
Oh, just the landing.
Yeah.
Correct. It's another deep dive. We'll go through a couple of waypoints first, which will help to align us.
I'm just listening today. I didn't have much sleep, so I'm listening in, and I'm also planning a flight that everyone might like later.
Sounds good. Whereabouts? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Olympia, Washington State, to this little airstrip called Flying M or 0R2.
Banter.
Yeah, that's Gunner's neck of the woods.
Yeah, Flying M, one way in only.
Put your thoughts down.
A lot of nice little airports around there.
Contact Wombleway.
Stand away from me, and I'll have a look and get something sorted for you.
It's like a well-oiled machine, isn't it? It's fantastic.
Yeah, but then again, so was the Titanic.
and the Titan.
Oh, Titan.
Maybe the Titan, not so. That's
too soon.
Yeah, OR05, what I'm thinking of.
Did have in mind thinking about I've got to find the right area to do an air race evening with teams. With teams, you know, not necessarily around pylons, but around a certain course. If you can, not the Mach Loop, but if you can imagine the Mach Loop, and then coming back down to a runway and stop, and then teammates go on and. But it need organising, and they need a careful choice of area. But yeah, a relay.
Music to move.
Team relay.
Yeah, team
stall
relay.
drag. Stall drag would be fun too.
So there's some nice loops, so it might be a bit too long. I don't know. In that you could do in the Alps, sort of Italy, Switzerland.
Yeah.
The long, more jet sort of length than, you know.
Yeah, and find somewhere with some scenery and objects that are stock.
Yes.
Things that you need to fly around, like a pylon you need to fly around, and so yeah, it's going to need some thought.
There's a lot of pylons in the Rhine Valley in Switzerland, like about 5,000 per mile sort of density. You can step between them practically. So
We're flying over Blowing Rock, North Carolina, which is a famous tourist destination. There's a place where the wind sweeps up the side of the mountain, and you can actually hold yourself out against it. It'll keep you from going over.
All I can see is clouds
Blowing
right
Rock
now.
Pretty exciting.
Is that lift being used for flying as well?
No.
Just for lunatics.
Exactly.
So Tom, just remind us our next airport, please.
Yeah, it's Boone, which is NC14. It's at 2425 feet, so again, another deep dive. And we'll use runway 31. It's going to be pretty much like Elk River was.
Raining hard here.
Yep, it's pretty dark.
Yeah, losing visibility. Trying to keep on the outside.
Go on, Tom Sawyer. Not in clear skies.
No, it's beautiful here. Beautiful. Not a problem.
No, I'm getting different weather in life.
I could just see through it though. It's still okay.
Yeah, it's just like a fine mist.
Keep the altitude down a bit.
What time you got, guys? On
322.
UTC or local?
That's local.
Okay, thank you. That'll do. 25 past 3 is good enough.
Yeah, I've got 25-3, but it's okay.
There we go. That's changed the weather. Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's put the clouds in all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm on 1922.
Oof. Wow, that's gone very dark.
I know, I can't see anything yet.
Yeah, it's just suddenly gone pitch black almost.
We're going to skate past it.
Gotta be clear skies, guys. Sorry, I can't see anything. Alright. Few clouds, maybe.
Pretty clear at 4,000 feet.
Getting a loud range sounds on this one.
Oh, I spoke too soon because the clouds are just coming.
There we go.
So, Tom, the course heading will lead us onto the runway near enough.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to circle around. I'm too high.
Okay.
I'm doing a circle and
following
descending.
you. Me too.
Come down now, I think.
I'm doing a big old circle and losing altitude.
Let's slow down. I'm slipping. I'm just gonna slip in there.
And then the rain clears.
Really quickly. Are we stopping for tea and tiffin, or are we naffing off on this one?
Tea and crumpets.
Splendid, old chap.
Oh, man.
It was a nice cuppa, Governor.
All right.
It's,
I love running through people.
Is that your impression of English? That's a nice cuppa, Governor?
Yeah.
That was a good impression, though. Bloody good impression.
Yeah, well, it was the posh like what they do down your neck of the woods, folks.
As I say, we're in the town of Boone. We're in the town of Boone, which is probably a fairly major place around here, but there are 3 ski slopes in the area, so it's very popular in the winter, and of course the university's here too. The river you see outside is actually a tributary of the New River, which despite its name is the 2nd oldest river in the world, and it flows from here eastward along North Carolina up to Virginia, back and forth a few times, and then heads north through Virginia and West Virginia, and ultimately after a couple of name changes, it flows into the Ohio River and on into the Mississippi. So basically, it parallels the French Broad.
You get a decent view from the runway, don't you?
Into a building.
Yeah, you do. It's a pretty area. Very pretty area. I've turned around and gone back to take off in the direction that we were heading. I don't know if anybody wants to do that or just go the other way. Doesn't much matter.
I'm lined up on 13. Might as well.
Yeah, this will. If you get to 30, if you get to 30, if you get to runway 30, it'll take you in the direction you want to go, pretty much.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah. So, Steve, you've not escaped, my friend. What about that glider flight? Maverick, are you not with us now? Did Maverick not join? Martin?
He was with us earlier.
Yeah. Well, maybe he had to go off. Because he's a competent glider pilot, Maverick, in the sim.
Okay. Well, mine was not a request for me to do a flight. Mine was a request, does anybody know what they're doing with the glider and can do a teaching flight?
Ah, okay.
I watched a lot of glider fights on YouTube.
I thought it'd be like a nice thing for us all to be useless at, like you know, with the helicopters.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Good
I'm
fun
not
too.
used to it, so.
We could all just spawn at a set altitude and last man standing.
It looks like we're all down.
Stay in the air.
Yeah. Well, they have a race, don't they?
Some of that, yeah.
They have a race in
So-
the gliders.
I'm shockingly bad at gliders.
Is everybody ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, me too.
Halfway
What are they
there.
doing the gliders? Do they just glide till they get to the floor? What's the race?
360s.
Just have the longest, I think.
Just need to find the thermals. Stay up.
Gotta be careful with the throttle.
That's the only way I can do it. Is that little distance. Well, the one in the sim's got a propeller in it as well. I tend to use that more than I should do.
Can you? Is it in theory? Can you stay up forever?
Yes. Yeah, out in New Mexico, they'll stay up for days.
Days, but I'm saying forever.
You have to fly a Viagra glider.
We're a type
If you stay, yeah, but if you stay up over 4 hours, you need to go see somebody.
You should be the weight of the water in there. The weight of the water will be too
Isn't that
much.
hard though?
Something is bursting.
Does the sim model tow planes?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you have somebody else fly the tow plane?
No.
No, I don't think so, no.
There isn't an add-on for that.
Not yet, anyway.
Is it? It doesn't the Wilga support that? Which
Yeah, I think the Wilga does it.
I'm not sure if it does on Xbox, but
How do I slew again?
Y.
Likey.
Yankee.
Sorry, press Y and then do what?
And then F4.
So that's the end of the challenging landings. The next one is Johnson County, 6A4 at 2240 feet. But won't have to do a deep dive for that. We'll be down ahead of it. Runway 06, 60, or 06 rather. 66 degrees anyway.
Okay, yep.
So with runway numbers, they just round them up today. So like it's 66 degrees, so they call it 06 or 60.
We're on Route 66. Normally it would be 6 or 7.
So I'm guessing with Heathrow and what's that, Hudson International, 027 Is it really 27?
No, 270, but or runway 27 is it? Just runway 27. But I've noticed this in the UK. They tend to round them up to the 10s, and in other places,
always. Yeah.
Always.
Except Henderson International, because that's 666, I believe.
Yes.
They say that the runways are based on magnetic headings and general wind direction.
Correct. They're all magnetic because if you run out of everything, all that you've got left is your magnetic compass. So.
Yeah, but your mag changes.
Well,
yeah, you
guys,
change where the
I'm going to tell you an interesting fact. I'll just put in there. Interesting facts. If you watch dogs when they're going for a poo, if you watch them turn, they'll head north.
Well saved, James.
The magnetic north.
That was a Gordon Banks save then.
Do they have a gyro compass as well?
I don't know if I have that kind of extra time to watch those dogs, but
Yeah, look it up if you Google it. They did some kind of research into it, and if they they don't always do it, but generally like 90% of them actually turn around to head north.
That's handy if you ever get lost, isn't it? Get lost in the woods.
Yeah.
Does the tag point north?
I have to say I don't.
Ask the dog to poo. Yeah.
I don't spend much time watching dogs pooing.
Yeah. So you could probably.
You might do now.
It's a hobby, James.
Okay.
You could probably find your way by looking at dog crap then.
He uses that Bristol poop
Yeah,
chart.
because it'll be lined up, wouldn't it? North to south, yeah.
Of course it will, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a similar
They do
argument
for
for
it,
cows, but someone said they just turn into the wind.
I don't want to base my life on dog shit.
Yeah.
Fucking dog watcher.
Why change the habits of a lifetime?
Right.
If people are talking shit, it's not what you want to listen to.
If your magnetic compass fails, you need to have a set of binoculars and just focus down below. Yes, that turn's pointing north. There we go.
That's why got gravel have that little dog sitting in the footwell.
I've never seen mine crap in the footwell.
Well, this is
Here we go.
Oh, it started off so well, didn't it?
The leader started it though.
Yeah, this conversation just went into the shitter.
Yeah.
He started it.
Okay, I'm gonna rescue James here. Your common housefly can only turn 90 degrees.
Was that the thermostat? Oh.
No. You watch it fly around the light, it turns 90 degrees.
What about the thermostat?
Not allowed to touch that.
Okay. Right, got it.
Nope. Flies and the wife aren't allowed to touch the thermostat.
and flies when they
flies?
take off, they always take off backwards.
Is it because they're a harrier?
That's true. That's how you catch them. You always
Had too much to drink.
behind.
And we don't have to worry, but eventually south will be north and north will be south.
Yep.
That'll confuse the dogs.
How do you tell a tail end and a front end of a turd?
Oh God.
Mm.
I wouldn't know.
James has got very quiet.
What? I'm just thinking, what the heck have I started here?
He's writing down timelines to cut out the video. That's what it is.
I was gonna say.
Literally.
Edit.
1 hour and
You know,
10, 1
James,
hour and 15.
You know why crap is
here we-
stupid, right?
So James, have you got any other confessions you want to admit to?
Well, listen, I'm going to name a friend for that one who told me that one, but
Yes.
you'll all be watching those
I'm
dogs
only
now.
speaking for my friend. Yes, we've heard it all before.
Folks, this is a touch and go.
This is a touch and go, yeah?
Oh, okay. A little more speed now.
Actually, talking of that subject, that does remind me of the joke of the two guys walking down the road, and they go, "Oh, that looks like dog mess." And the other one goes, "It does." And the one that gets a bit closer goes, "Oh yeah, it smells as well. It smells like dog mess." And he goes, "Yeah, it smells. Yeah."
Stop there, Steve.
And he goes,
It tastes like
hold
it.
on. He goes, it feels like dog mess as well. It does. And the other one goes, yeah, oh God, yeah, it does feel like it too. And then the last he goes, oh, it tastes like dog mess as well. Oh, it really does. And the other one goes, yeah, I agree, it really does taste like dog mess. Lucky we didn't tread in it.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah, you're special, bro, man. You are special.
You lost me.
Thanks for the hangout, but I gotta go and eat some lunch. Catch you on the next one.
He's just deleted us all.
Look out for that dog mess.
Yeah,
The peanut butter.
You're not having a curry, are you?
No curry.
Oh, that's all right.
Hot dog.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh well. Should have stuck with tomato sandwiches.
Alright, see you chaps later.
Bye.
See you later.
Have a good one.
Cheers.
So Tom, back on course. What's the next stop?
The next stop is the end. We'll be in Virginia. It's called White Oak Stand, and it's VA 11. It's at 2,100 feet. We'll be coming in runway 31. It is non-paved. It's a strip.
Oh, right.
And then we can set our tents out and spend the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hope you all got your gas burners with you. Let's
Oh,
get
yeah.
some nice food on the go.
Got all that parallel 42 camping stuff. It's all good.
Somebody brought the beer.
Yeah, that's the main thing. The beer. Fucking get the beer.
Yeah, come on, you gotta have your priorities.
Whiskey.
Which one of you? Which one of you guys
Essentials
is the beer play?
I've got mead.
If anybody brought whiskey, make sure that it's Irish whiskey and not Scotch.
Yeah. No. Nothing beats Scotch.
Oh.
Jameson.
Yeah, James for Irish coffee. That's the only thing that's good for.
So you can clean the toilet with it.
I use the best for Irish coffee.
Very
James.
effectively.
That is true.
A nice Macallan.
Absolutely. Now you're talking. Or Talisker. Talisker's my favourite at the moment.
Talisker.
I'm a beer guy anyway.
12 years old.
But I love my whiskeys.
I personally think the Japanese make some of the best in the world.
Yeah. Nika? Have you tried Nika Days? Nika whiskey?
No,
Wonderful
don't drink any of
Japanese
it. I'm
whiskey.
just trying to stir the pot, that's all.
I'm not buying
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
The last governor I worked for before had a £1 million collection of Japanese whiskies. Can't remember what the brand was. They were very, very rare.
The Japanese whiskies are very expensive, very sought after.
Yeah, he paid over £300,000 for a bottle of one.
Yeah, but that's
standard.
that's because they only drink a thimbleful at the front because biologically they can't drink.
Yeah, it's true.
They have half, a sip full of whiskey and they're drunk.
Yeah, for
And
2
also
weeks.
those people, they don't know any reality of money.
They tune them.
The yen.
That's a bold claim.
No, seriously, the posh people, they really don't know anything about money.
No, I thought you mentioned my governor. Oh, yeah, no, that's true.
But money is a sort of like I don't know, it's just like a I
It
don't know
flows
thing.
very easily to very few people, and it's
Yeah.
He was wise though. He invested a lot of it in collections of things.
It's stupid that whiskey and wine and all that sort of stuff, the money in it is in collecting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Collecting it and then selling it when it's right.
Certain brands, I can't remember the brand that he was. It's a Japanese brand. They only make about 60 barrels of it.
Wow.
And then sell it on. Can't remember what it was called. God knows. I saw the collection. It was astonishing.
When I was in South Africa many years ago, it was a third of the price of the UK Macallan Scottish whisky.
I've never heard of Macallan Scotch whiskey. Is it good?
Very good.
Very nice, yeah.
It's a worldwide famous
How old?
whiskey. Yeah.
Well, you can get it various ages. How much do you want to pay?
Yeah, well, that's exactly.
If I'm going to drink
the
whiskey,
age
I like
is the
bourbon.
price. Oh, bourbon, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I like my blended.
I love whiskey, but I can't drink bourbon.
Good old Kentucky bourbon.
Give me JD anytime.
No.
Nah, JD, not JD. Beam is better.
Yeah, the Beam's alright, but
It's the worst, isn't it?
Oh my god.
That's the most horrible one.
Most Scotch tastes like
I get
gas.
real sick from it too. My god.
You could probably use it for a jet engine or something. Quite expensive though.
Personally, I'd rather have a good porter or stout over whiskey anyway.
Oh, Guinness in Ireland is incredible. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably my favourite as well, Guinness.
I love Guinness.
As is
That's why I've never left Ireland.
I'm related to that family, but not very closely.
Oh wow.
I like the Sheen.
So you got a few quid in your pocket, yeah? If you're related to the Guinness family.
No, I'm not closely related. My family's from a poor part of Ireland. Well, it was poor when they were there. They're from Mullaghmore in County Sligo.
Can you do an Irish accent?
No, but I can sometimes curse in Gaelic.
Yeah. It's always handy.
My grandmother, when she got to be in her 90s, got Alzheimer's, and she stopped speaking English and reverted back to Gaelic.
Wow.
Me and my sister could understand parts of it, but not much.
Give us a swear word in Gaelic then.
No, let's avoid that, please, Mike. Let's keep it clean as we can.
My apologies.
And
Sorry,
we do
I
have a
love
couple
swear
of Irish
words.
people flying with us, so let's be
I'll just do the simple one, Pug Mahan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Just think about it, guys. In the next 2 weeks, we'll be singing It's Been 7 hours and 15 days, huh?
Oh no.
I'm sorry, that was a bit of a bad one. But, yeah.
I didn't understand that. That's alright.
And I remember my grandmother yelling at me at night, "Forza Brutto," which she was, "Watch your face."
I love the old Billy Connolly one, where he said when he was a little lad.
I'll
and he
take
says-
my hand away from your face.
No, he says, he said, if you do that once more, he said, you'll feel my hand off your face. And he says, I wasn't worried about the taking away, it was the laying on I was worried about.
Good old Billy.
But a good attempt, Womble.
No, that was me, Tuesday.
I was Tuesday, was it?
Yeah. Oh, the terrain's changed.
I didn't realise you did an impression of Womble.
I can do, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Collective?
Yeah. Oh, the trees have gone. Wide open plains.
You must be down the other side of the mountains.
We are. We'll be in the expensive part of them, are we now?
Virginia.
Some
Yep.
golf courses. Yeah. This will be the
Olson
posh area.
Valley.
will it?
So, Tom, can you give us a clue about this runway we're heading towards? I can't see anything of it to the moment.
Yeah, you're not going to see much of it, James, so you're right on top of it. But you want it, your heading is going to be 314, if that helps at all. I picked this this waypoint because it kind of aligns us with it. It's pretty dim.
I'm following Lurker. Lurker at the moment, it seems to have a good handle on it, hopefully.
There's 3 buildings just to the right of the runway, I think.
Yeah, right.
Don't rely on me.
If you follow the tire tracks of the previous people who've landed, that's the center of the runway. The furrows in the grass. I'm not joking. They're quite close to the buildings.
Yep.
Has there been any information when the next, the 2024 version comes out next year?
I've not heard anything about it, aside from what we know, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I don't think we'll hear anything from that until probably beginning of next year.
Yeah.
What's the sort of
Games times.
yeah? When's the big reveals normally with games? Is it summer?
It depends with which games. So, for example, with FIFA, they bring it out in normally September, October.
I was going to say I would be surprised to see it. I would be surprised to see it before September.
Yeah, I'm hoping to keep it to August, like because the Xbox release was in August and the original release was in August. So I'm hoping it's going to be August 2024. Probably your best clue there. Or your best bet, rather.
Are they going to have a beta?
I think so too.
James, have you found it yet?
They will have a beta, yeah.
Sorry, too many people talking. I heard James and that was it.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you found the path to the
I'm
runway.
down, yeah,
Okay,
I'm right
good.
the runway.
Good for you.
So I'm just in drone cam watching you, all you lovely people come down. Well done, Sean, Russen, very nice.
Yeah, nice and steady that. Someone's in a vision jet.
You're in a vision jet.
Somebody is in front of me. Can't see
Oh,
the name.
right. That's Lurker, maybe.
I still haven't flown that updated version yet.
The castle, nice and slow, my friend.
When did they update the Vision jet?
A couple of weeks ago.
Break. Well done. You're down.
Hey, I must thank you again, Rosen, for that vision jet. That's brilliant. Obviously, you didn't give it to me, but
Tom, very nice, sir.
Thank you.
And Dog Voodoo, one of my favourite names. Let's not go back there. Well done, Dog Voodoo.
Thank you.
Lucky Bee, well done. Oceanate.
What's the runway heading here?
314.
Okay.
Mr. Rennick. Very smooth. Tango, well done. Ninja.
Thank you.
Bit bouncy, but
Oh, I got Limes Fly, very smooth, and Red Ruff. It's very nice approach there, very nice. Captain Kirk. And Old Gunner, well done for the whole flight, my friend. Very nice. Blue Boy and Wingman. Susie, are you still with us? Did I miss you coming down, perhaps?
No, I'm just coming in, hopefully soon.
Okay.
You're coming in vertically, Tunesy, aren't you?
I certainly am. I can see you in the 500. Is that the Karen sim one, or is that the?
That's the yeah, it's the Karen sim. I'm having problems with the strike at the moment, so yeah, I had to.
Yeah, that's not.
Only flying the Karen.
I'm having the opposite way. The Karen sim, I can't get the battery keeps switching on and off. I can't. It's just flicking on and off all the time. I can't get it to do anything. I have to try and reinstall.
On the strike, as soon as I turn the generator on, I start losing RPM.
Ooh. There's a few things that are reversed on that. Things like the lights, landing lights are opposite.
Right, are we all down? Are we all in?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm not picking
Not
up certain themes. So if people can give commentary, I've not got my eyes on certain people are not showing to me. So if Dave, if you can see them, you can just call people in.
I'm not seeing anybody in the air.
No.
Can't see anyone.
Skywalker's just about to come in on his Cessna 208.
Dan is in.
And John.
Steve C.
I'm just in as well.
John.
I think I had a bit of a few bounces.
Steve C coming in as well now.
So Lucky's
Keeps
doing a go
disappearing.
around. John Z. Oh, Josny. Yeah, you're coming in, yeah? Nice one, good Mike.
Mike, you give my favourite type of commentary. Keep going, my friend.
Well, I've got John hashtag 68 something or other coming in. He looks like he's ready to land.
Oh, I've got Susie now. So now that she's in and stopped, she's shown up.
Oh yeah.
Josny is now coming in. He looks like he wants to land. My gosh, ATC would have a fit.
Okay, I got my campsite all set up. I got my tent, my fire pit, my dog. I'm good.
Radio. Fire up the barbecue.
Be over in a minute with the whiskey.
Which way's north?
Yes, break out the beverages.
That's the golden.
Okay, Tom, thanks very much for the flight. Really enjoyed that.
Oh, I'm grateful.
Thank you.
Thank
That was
you, Tom.
enjoyable.
You guys are welcome. Enjoyed it.
Very
Looking
good.
forward
Tom.
to
Thank you.
the next one as well.
Great,
So
great.
are we
that-
going
that
to
was fun.
from this airport to the next one?
Thank you all. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, sounds good, Tom. But thank you, I enjoyed it.
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Good to have you along, Susie.
It's awesome to be able to do this again.
Y'all are welcome to camp with me.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Garner.
For organising it. I'll see you guys again soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice fun. Thanks
Yeah,
a lot.
I'm off. Take care, everyone.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
take care, all. I'm
Bye-bye.
off. All the best. See you soon.
Take care, guys.
See
I
you
got my
later.
frying pan out as well, Tom, but Wombleways has parked his helicopter over the top of my saucepan.